welcome back to the video. If any of you guys are new here, thanks for clicking by. I do videos on nursing, beauty, and lifestyle weekly, and if any of you guys are back for another video, as always, I appreciate your support. So I'm not going to be with you guys long today. We're going to cut right to the chase. A couple months ago, I did a video kind of dedicated to healthcare workers that I'll tag up above. And basically what I was just telling people is that we are not okay. Not even just me specifically, but just letting other healthcare workers know that, it's okay not to be okay with everything that's going on now. So today I want to really talk to my African American / Black community. A lot of you guys have probably been wondering where I've been, what I've been doing, why I haven't been speaking out much. So we'll touch a little bit on that, but less about that and more about how is your mental. I'm going to try to approach this as sensitive as I can, but as real as I can. I just want to let you guys know I connect to how some of you guys are feeling, and I have talked to a couple of my friends who have provided me with tons of resources that I will leave for you in the description box. So stay tuned. Let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so I know a lot of you guys have been like, okay, all this stuff is going on. Where is Shai? Where is she? No voice, no nothing. So I did a podcast a couple weeks ago, and I don't really want to reiterate everything I said in the podcast. I'll tag that in the description box as well. Basically what I was telling people is your shut up better prepare you for your pull up. So this was a lot that I had to go through when everything happened. So just breaking down everything. We all know 2020 has been tough. In the beginning of the year, we lost a legend to the African American community. A lot of people think I'm dramatic when I say that, but I live in a go hard Lakers fan home. My dad was a Lakers fan. I was a Lakers fan when I was younger. I wasn't really into basketball as I got older, but Kobe Bryant was always someone I knew, somebody who was a staple, not even being a basketball fan, but being somebody who's looking to another successful Black person. So that was tough. Then COVID happened. COVID is still happening, guys. Don't forget about that. So please practice your social distancing, wear your mask. It's the nurse in me that has to say that, because I'm seeing the rise. I'm seeing the things that are still going on in the hospital. It's still tough. But then we got thrown on with the death of George Floyd and the death of the young man that was, the video that was released when he was jogging in his neighborhood, just going for a run, trying to keep himself healthy, trying to do what he's supposed to do, and unfortunately lost his life. And guys, when I seen these videos, I did not know what to say. I did not know what to do. I was just distraught. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I always have to tell people that, because I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm not trying to be woe is me. But it literally hurts. Racism is a thing that cuts on a whole different level. The fact that somebody does not like you because of the color of your skin, they don't even have to know who you are, what you do, how you do it. It's just having this tint to your skin, and people just don't like you for it, and it hurts. It really hurts. It's a different kind of hurt, and you guys see, I keep saying the same thing because I can't even explain it. It cuts deep. So I had to kind of sit with myself for a couple weeks and dwell on that. Not only dwell on that, but just ask myself, what is it that I can do, not only to prove Black lives freaking matter, but also I have friends who are not Black and who are not African American. So what can I do to either educate them or let them know, and I know some people are going to hit me when I say this, but let them know that I'm not thinking you're racist just because I don't see you speaking out, and just because I don't see you posting things, and etc. Oh my gosh, I forgot they're doing work in my house today. It gets tough. And it gets tough for me because I grew up in a family where I have two parents. Both of my parents have friends that are not Black, that are different races, that I have grown so attached to and created a bond with them, because I never ever as a young adult or as a child seen color as an issue. I really didn't even experience true racism until I got into public school when I was younger, and something happened at school, and I was very upset by it, and I went home and I told my mom and my dad, and they're like, look, we gotta let you know. I was a young age. I remember I was 6 or 7, and I had to literally get educated on racism, what to do if you experience it, how to act, how not to act, because we don't want like things that happened to our ancestors to happen to us. It just was like a big talk, especially for a young child. And even hearing that talk and knowing my relationship with the people in my life who aren't necessarily black, and I'm like, they love me and they care for me, so why can't every person that's not the same color as me feel the same way? We all have the same blood running through our veins, we all have the same hearts, the same skin. I mean, the skin might be a different tone, but what is to say it really is different? Y'all feel me? Like, it's like things I don't understand. Like, all of us have bodily functions, all of us breathe the same, we take in water, we take in food. These are our necessities. So what makes someone who is African American or black any much more different than anyone else? And what makes any race, period, superior to another? Like, what's so great about any of us that makes us so different from anybody else? Like, even how I was telling my friend, I go to the hospital, somebody needs CPR. Am I stopping for a second to think who they are before I start doing these compressions? Are these compressions any slower because somebody is not the same color as skin as me? No. So it's just tough when you sit and think about it, because I really had to step back. I really had to talk to somebody that I don't talk to on a normal basis, just to get all my feelings and my thoughts out, because I also didn't want to act on impulse, and I also didn't want to act out of anger when this situation has so many sides. But one thing that is true, I'm African American. Like I told somebody, before anything, no matter what happens to me, the first thing somebody's going to notice about me is I'm black, because that's the only thing you can see on the outside. You're not going to see that I'm a nurse. You're not going to see that I saved lives during COVID. The first thing you're going to see is that I'm black. So if my life is so essential outside of being black, why isn't it not as essential when you first see me, when you first experience my presence and don't even know who I am or what I do? So it is a tough moment, guys. I don't want to make this video long. This is about you guys. I just want to let people know that it is okay. Again, and I sound like a broken record, but it is what it is. It's okay to not be okay during this time. This is tough. But like I said in my podcast, if you're going to be quiet, if you're going to sit to yourself and ponder, use that time to do your research. Use that time to figure out how you can help not only educate people about the Black Lives Matter movement, donate to groups that are fighting for rights and fighting for things that we need as African Americans, helping communities where there is a predominance of African Americans. We need to be reaching out to help each other, because it is just so rough in this time. And we need to also check on each other. Check on your friends. Check on your black friends. Check on your friends that are not black. It's always good to have a good conversation and figure out, what are they feeling? Do they feel like they can't talk to you like they used to because they're afraid they're going to say the wrong thing? Is there things they have questions on that they want to be educated on? It's so many things, guys. But all in all, if you get to a point when you're to yourself and you just don't know how to feel, don't know how to act, and don't feel like you can express yourself to anyone, I do have some links down below. Feel free to check them out. I'm also going to include a podcast, Therapy for Black Girls. That is another good resource I know, where they have websites and resources to connect you to people who you can talk to that have nothing to do with your life, don't even know nothing. Sometimes that's the type of person you need just to express how you are feeling. So anywho, guys, I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Shai is still here, and I've been posting my usual content, trying to stay up to speed on my schedule, but I did want to take some time even before then to sit down and talk to you guys about this, because I don't want anybody to think I think this is not important. I don't want anybody to think I'm not using my platform to its ability. I mean, I'm no Beyonce. I've been trying to post what I can and do what I can, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't at least speak to what I thought was the big issue. A lot of people are talking about Black Lives Matter. A lot of people are talking about what we need to do, but are we checking on each other? Are we seeing how we feel? Because it's a lot of emotions right now, and it's a lot of things going on. So stay strong, guys. Make sure you check out those links if you need it. If you're not already subscribed, hit the button down below. Feel free. Give me a thumbs up. Leave down in the comment box. And you guys know my email is always in my description box. If you want to reach out to me, I have no problem connecting you to sources. Or even just if you need someone to talk that you don't even know from a can of paint. Like, it is what it is. So I will see you guys in my next upload. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please make sure you take care of yourself. how are you going to take care of others? How are we going to take care of our community if we don't make sure ourselves is straight first, right?